All right.
You're really live. There you go. So I can get Christy on there. I'll comment with Christy. Trying to cut it in the side?
Yeah. Give it a shot at it.
It's up and going. Robert, you want me to send you the link? You want me to send you the link to the stream?
it's running. So it's still running on mine, but it is all up and working. I'm gonna grab my Gatorade.
Be super careful because for some reason you can like it's a little fluttery on yours. It's going now, but don't touch it.
Is your laptop still charging? Are you gonna be able to switch later? Because I'm gonna have to leave before this is gonna before you'll be done tonight. I gotta leave about 10:30 or 11 or something.
That's what it is. You gotta take it with you.
I can't need it for work. I gotta take it.
I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter whether you
Jason's gonna come talk to me. This is your laptop, your bag. Sort of. What's? You need to pull it. You need to be your mouth fairly close to the mic. Oh, and it sounds like the mics are already live. So this is Colin Anderson. I'm one of the sponsors here with Jason Rogers. We have our local boy Ethan Smith playing I guess also now local. He's living in Holly Springs now, Mickey Krause.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought he was still living elsewhere.
He's, at least temporarily, I believe he is living in CW's basement.
Nice, very cool.
And I know he's going to be heading off soon. I believe him and Monaim are traveling down to Florida for the Vice City Classic Billiards and then the Florida Open.
Yeah, I spoke to Monet earlier, and he was telling me they were going. Yeah, or he was told me he was going. So.
Yeah, I think they're going to be traveling together. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mickey. He was always a good player to watch.
Yeah, first time I saw him, the room he was playing in was a lot warmer than this. That was in the Ninoy Aquino Stadium in Manila.
Okay, the Philippines.
It was about 80-something degrees inside.
Wow.
And he was still wearing a jacket. He is, it's weird. He's, for a Dane, he is warm-blooded. I'm actually kind of surprised he's not wearing anything other than a T-shirt.
Yeah,
It's cold as
it's
it is in here.
nice and cool in here.
Yeah, it is silly.
I think it's a little cooler here in this room too.
Yeah. Mm. Hey, Mickey, are you not cold? Are you not cold? Because you were wearing a jacket when it was 80 degrees in Manila, so.
Yeah, look, I actually.
Because I'm freezing in
I've
here.
been eating more food.
Oh, okay. How was your steak? You went to Outback? Oh, good steak? Nice. Yeah, Mickey was at the bottom of the bracket, so he had time to go leave and go to Outback, and I know he's a big fan.
Nice.
Doom Q, Asian Tech Support, Kat and Mickey and I we went to Outback when we were in Atlantic City for the U.S. Open.
Okay.
And Mickey ate all of his steak and half of my steak.
I was gonna say, man, where's he putting it?
I know, right? Yeah, he can definitely put down some meat. I was telling him we need to go to K-Pot sometime. I know that Mike Davis, I was talking to him about going back to K-Pot now that I've got an appetite again, and can actually really make them pay for it. Because last time we went, I definitely did not eat my money's worth. Mike definitely did, but I did not.
That was a really good shot right there.
Yeah.
Draw to the short side of the two there.
I know, I just saw it, and I texted you back and said I'm coming.
Does the 3 go through the 4-5 gap?
I'm not sure. Let's see.
And see, we're in a hard position, and we can't see the. No, he's bouncing out for the other corner.
He's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, he's playing very well. Had a break and run last rack I saw.
That's scary when you name.
Yeah, I didn't see how the first rack started. Was when we walked in. He was at the table. Obviously, Ethan had broken with alternate break format, and then Mickey had a break and run. Ethan broke dry, and this is one of these tricky shots to the side that I really struggle with, and that's definitely one of the shots that I'm going to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to be going back to regular lessons with Mike Davis, and anybody who, at any skill level, you want to improve, highly recommend getting lessons from Mike. And you're an APA 2.
Yeah.
If you're an APA 2 or you're a 700 Fargo, you can. There's still
definitely benefit from Mike's knowledge for sure.
Yeah, but he'll.
Yeah, because he got like really good on that ball in the side. And I noticed that's one of those shots where if you get off a little bit, it becomes a lot trickier.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't fall on it right. And he's struggling the ball very well, of course.
And Mickey playing with his own line of cues, Kraus
that's
cues.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. I think he just started that recently, right?
Yeah, he'd been talking about it for a while. I knew about it last summer, and then there was some like hints in social media going back a couple of months, and then I think they just went on public sale maybe less than 2 months ago.
Okay.
I think Ketten was one of the first to actually have one delivered.
Nice.
No,
Yeah,
he
I know
bought one on
another
the
guy
pre-sale.
from Break Time in Cary who had one of his cues.
The only reason I haven't bought one is I'm a fan of very, very simple cues. Like my cue is basically solid black.
Yeah.
And I like carbon fiber, and Mickey's still a big favorite of the maple.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still a big fan of wood also.
Yeah. I love he's got this like striped shaft on his break cue.
Yeah, I was noticing that. Yeah.
So he's already got 3 balls down. Good look at the one. 2 to the 4 is only a little tricky because of where the 9 is.
I might be blocking part of it. Yes.
So we'd see where he wants to go with the 4 here. If he may opt to play short side. I think it.
Now.
Yeah, the way he's played the 2, it looks like he's going to go short side. That way you're guaranteed shape. You're not dealing with the 9 at all. Ooh.
Okay. Unlike him to miss, but
No.
that's such a tricky shot for me. I noticed that. You know, it's a delicate shot.
It is. It's a very missable shot. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a tight little window for position. Just forget it's easy to get awkward on the 4 too. Or 6 is. But. It's like he's still like in the same boat. But he got it. Looks like he got it pretty well. Yeah, sitting low, it's kind of hard to see the table here.
Mickey.
From Nemo, don't touch it.
So I am friends with Mickey's mother on Facebook, and I'm gonna send that to her. I just took a selfie. Yeah, I was sat with.
Good shot.
I was sat behind his parents at the Raiders Cup. They're super awesome people. We went out to a TGI Fridays for one day. Zita is her name.
Good shot there.
It just
And a nice lob out by Ethan there.
so he gets on the board 3-1.
Yeah, because I know Ethan, a regular player around the triangle area.
Funny, earlier this year, we were at a tournament at break time, and I had to pull out my laptop to do some work, and mentioned that I had clients who were about to move out of their house, and we were getting ready. I was getting ready to list their house, and he asked where it was, and I said, "Oh, it's back in that like Gary area, and Scarborough." And he said, "Is it Keith Road?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Is it Minna Wiley?" I was like, "Yeah." He was Chapel Hill Moving Company was moving my clients out of their house right before I listed their house. It was just kind of funny that yeah, he was their mover and I was their listing agent.
So makes the ball. Makes 2 balls. Table back here is a little tighter than the other ones in here, but I heard it had newer cloth on it, so I don't know if it was still
Well,
sliding a little bit.
So I played my match on this table. I didn't really hang any balls. I missed some shots, but I didn't hang any balls that I would have expected to have dropped.
Yeah.
Most of the shots I was missing were cuts into the side where I was just missing the shot straight up. Oh, how does he get
That's a
on the
great
2?
shot.
Yeah.
And I see,
So it looks like cutting the 2 in the side will run into the 8, which should hold good position for the 3. It's hard to tell from,
right.
and we're like at a 45-degree angle, 10 feet away from the corner of the table. So it's. And if we weren't having technical difficulties, we could at least have had a screen up in front of us and been able to see
a little better.
see what it looked like on the screen. Because those watching at home would probably have. Yeah. Those watching at home probably have a little better view than we do. Sorry.
And I see
I'm used to there being some loud music.
Mike Davis and Pam Perry are playing over there, I see.
Oh, so Mike and Pam are okay? Yeah. Yeah, I think
That's a good shot.
first round Pam played Mo Naeem's girlfriend.
Okay. Yeah, I know she won her first match.
Or maybe that wasn't Pam who was playing her, but
good shot. He stroked it very nicely. Looks like he's good enough on the 8, maybe come 2 rails around.
Straight high, or you put a little
I
left on
think,
this?
yeah, I put like left and go like 2 rails like that. It doesn't
yeah.
matter if you hit the 3rd rail, but
He just overcut it by
a hair.
considerable.
Yeah. I couldn't really see it. Like he was making a very nice little run there. Yeah, I was gonna say I know this is probably not much for Mickey, but I always hate this shot long. Gets the rail jacked up, got to get back down table. You know.
There's not many players in here who I would give better than an 80% chance of making that.
Yeah.
And yeah, even for Mickey, that's a very difficult
Yeah, I was
shot.
gonna
For
say,
anybody,
yeah.
that's a
Yeah, I was gonna say I hate that. I hate that shot. Like so close to the rail, you have to elevate. You know, to get all the
so
way
it then
back
so
down
so
table.
essentially you're massing the ball.
Right.
Because if you don't hit perfectly center, that ball is spinning, and then the cue ball is not traveling in a straight line, and then it's going to throw the object ball. So you could.
He might have made this ball. I can't tell. Yeah, I always worry about that. The players are kind of sitting close to us right here. You know?
Yeah.
We are kind of close to the table here.
A lot of base.
Yeah.
That's a good shot there.
Nice bank.
Yeah, Mickey also gives lessons.
Yep, I've had one from him.
Yeah, same. Yeah. So people in the North Carolina area here have like 2 really good top-notch instructors in Mike Davis and Mickey.
Actually, at this point, I would say there's 3.
Who's the third?
Justin Martin.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I kind of forget he's been doing lessons.
Yeah, he's
again
just
since
started,
He's been
yeah.
back. Yeah, I've taken some lessons from Justin also. I always like to get just information, feedback from some of the good players. Doesn't hurt.
I just got a message from my buddy John Meyer. He didn't make the trip down to play, but I guess he was keeping an eye on the score and saw that I was up 3-2 on Greg Kane. So at least I can say I was beating Greg Kane, and should have had a break and run to tie it at 4-4. Oh, dry. No, look at the one.
Yeah.
But with the one sitting over the pocket, I feel like you've got to try and.
Or yeah, what do you do here?
Or
Like, it's hard to push somewhere.
if you push to a jump, Mickey's just going to jump it and make it. I don't know what.
Unless you push and like try to tie something up.
Yeah, maybe you
or
could.
he might have like rail first there. I don't know. Can't tell.
I don't think so. Maybe with some spin.
Yeah, that's the thing when you play someone like Mickey, you feel like you're pushing here and you're saying, well, we're hurt. It's
Yeah,
hard to get an advantage. Yeah, he goes a little spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little unfortunate. It wasn't actually a bad attempt at it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Yeah, it looks like the 2 might have been the way. It wasn't. Oh, but he hooked himself. He under hit that. And there's no way in hell Mickey's not hitting this ball.
Right. Because, like, not only is he hitting it, he's trying to hit a certain side. I think
Yeah.
he's going to try to sort of knock
Like
it
most
down
of
there
most
to
of
the
us
end rail.
mortals are just trying to make sure we hit it and don't get ball in hand. You know, he's planning where he wants the cue
Yeah, where
ball
he-
and the 2 ball to go.
absolutely. And sort of maximize his chance of getting a tough separation here. And he actually
Oh,
made
jeez.
it.
How
I don't
about
know
that?
if that's a good roll or a bad roll. He can't. I don't think he can see.
I
the
don't
three.
think. I don't think he was trying to. Yeah, he definitely was not trying to make it. He hit the side he wanted to and was going to get some separation, but.
Yeah, that's why I say sometimes people say, "Well, that's a good roll. We made the ball," but
If you
he's
hook
not in a much
yourself,
better position if he
yeah.
can't see any of this three ball. He'll he'll definitely hit it, and I expect him to make the most of this kick shot here. And okay, he's coming.
It looks like he might only have the one rail.
Yeah. I guess the side pocket's in the way of coming one rail the other way. He might have made it. No, he just barely missed it. Wow.
I mean, that's so close to making it.
Yeah, coming off the rail there for a second, I actually thought he was going to play.
Yeah, no, that was very, very close.
That's a good shot. Looks like the 6 is in a good position to get on the 7.
What's going on y'all way?
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, good shape.
Nice little smooth, steady out by Ethan there.
Now he can say he's taking 2 wrecks off.
Right. It's, it seems like those outs like that sometimes they seem like they should be easy, but when you're playing like a world-class player, it seems so much tougher.
Yeah, the pressure, just knowing that you miss,
Right. And
it's done.
it gets in the back of your head instead of like focusing on the game, sometimes. I believe the Carolina Billiard Circuit is going to be at the Brass Tap in 2 weeks. Give a plug for that. another
Seems
good
like
place, get good
there's
turnout.
so many tournaments going on right now. And
Yeah, there sure are a lot of good ones too. Between
Jazz's tournament, which had 94 players
Right.
last week in
Yeah, I think-
Clemens, and
I think Greg Kane has one coming up. He got like 96 signed up for that.
for the
600
700,
and under, I think it was. Or 600 and under.
oh, is it the six? Because
I
know
think the 600 and under had 96.
96, and then because I
Which
know
is
I'm
very
saying there's
strong.
a 600 and under and a 700 and under. So
Right.
the way I'm playing right now, I feel like I can make a run in the 600 and under.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some strong players that play in that
Yeah,
too.
but
I know Ethan did really well in one of those. I
Yeah.
think he either
I just feel
one or top 2 or 3.
since I quit drinking, my game is really starting to improve, and
Right. Yeah.
I think I've been stuck at an APA 6-6 level, and my body was not letting me get past, and I think the shaking from high alcohol consumption was not helping, and now that that's gone,
Yeah, that's
really-
really good.
yeah.
Good to hear. Seriously, just for your health in general, that's
Yeah.
always a good thing. I will still drink occasionally, like even when I play, but I definitely moderate it.
It's so I was talked to Mike about coming to that tournament last weekend break time, but he decided not to come simply because it was such a big field that it was going to go so late each night
Yeah,
that in order for him to play, he would have had to have drunk so much because he has to maintain this.
yeah, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, I noticed he didn't play in that, but I
Yeah.
thought maybe had some other.
No, it's
maybe
it's weird because for him,
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
beer is a performance enhancing drug for him.
Yeah, because it stabilizes.
It's
the
stabilized,
organ a
yeah.
bit, it's just such a very delicate
It's not.
balance there.
It's not that he's getting drunk, but just keeping this just that moderate level of alcohol really steadies his arm and allows him to play at his best level.
Right. Yeah.
I wish I had seen him play when he was younger, but
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
that,
I did. He was always a very solid player. I've always liked Mike's game.
I know,
just
I think
because he
Mike-
had such a great work ethic. And
yeah, Mike.
played all the time and really put all the effort into playing.
Mike 20 years ago versus Mickey now would have been a great match to see.
Thomas Boschman, Steve Page, table 6.
Because I forget what year was it. Mike played
06.
for the Moscone Cup. Yeah, had a good match where he beat
Mika.
Eminem. Yeah. And I just remember Mike from around this area during that time, before that time, when he was playing some of his best pool.
So I've been really getting into the pool scene for about the last 4 years. So after 4.5 years ago, I was in a motorcycle accident that shattered my elbow, and going through therapy is when I decided that I wanted to start playing regularly. I've always if I was at a bar and there was a table, I'd shoot, but never ever thought about cue ball control or any of that. And I had some friends who were way better than me at the time. I'm not sure they're better than me anymore. Certainly, as good. I told them I wanted to start playing regularly, and then I bought my own cue, which I think if you want to get good at this game, you have to have your own cue.
Absolutely. If nothing, it just removes that one variable.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying you have to have the best cue.
But it's good to consistently play with the same cue.
And I started off with a Valhalla by Viking, $110 cue from Atlantic Spa in Raleigh. And I've told a lot of people who I see, when I hang out at the Speakeasy in Carver, and people, there's bar regulars in there who think I'm some sort of pool god because I can actually make a ball. And I tell them, you can easily get as good as me if you just put in a little effort. But the
Right,
first thing you need
yeah.
to do is go buy your own cue.
Yes, I agree with that. This here. That was a good shot. I was thinking that might have been a tricky little shot. I didn't know if he was going to come up and worry about scratching. But he avoided the
Mickey, what's the score? Is that
4-2.
And this would be a breaking run.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, overcut. And that was way overcut.
I think he had a really steep angle on that.
I think he was also playing left spin to avoid scratching in that,
Yeah, it was
that
such a
overcut. And it really should have been 4-3.
Yeah, and he had a chance to make it 4-3 there.
Yeah.
So
4-3 and be back in the game.
I
But
guess you could say Mickey caught a break there.
yeah, Mickey definitely caught a break there because now he's 5-2 and breaking.
Yeah, it's a strong field here, but like Mickey is definitely has an edge on most of the players in this room. But there are a lot of guys here that are capable of winning.
Well, I sent his mother the selfie I took and the link to the stream. She hasn't responded, so I don't know if she's watching. But
Does she live in the U.S.?
no, she's in Copenhagen.
Okay, yeah. What's the time change there?
It'd be 6 hours. So yeah, 11 o'clock.
Okay, yeah.
When I first sent her the message, it said she had been active like 10 minutes before, so maybe she just went to bed. And maybe she'll see it in the morning and go back and rewatch this. Gets so much power with so little effort.
Yeah, another great break there. Corner ball straight in.
So the 1 and 2 down, and he's
That's straight in on the third.
straight on the 3. So, which would leave him a good angle. Yeah, so he just plays this lefty. Leaves him a good angle. Go from the 4 to the 5, and
Ideally, I'd like to be like kind of straight on the 5, so you don't have to worry about the 9.
roll forward and leave yourself a little angle to go from the 6 to the 7, and then it's 8 and the.
Oh, is
Oh,
the
he's.
I was gonna say is the 5-9 like on because that's what he's looking. He's actually looking at the 5-9. Yeah.
It must.
I think yeah, that was his intention from the beginning.
Yeah,
Like,
the way he played it, he was
it was
definitely going for that.
yeah,
So
yeah, I didn't even see that because from here it's kind of hard to see where it's lined up
Yeah.
at. But yeah, that was definitely what he was playing for.
And
There
my
it is.
combos are terrible,
that's a good shot.
unlike his.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty much lined up.
I think he
And,
ball rolled a little further than I thought it was, but great shot, great shot.
but I could tell as soon as it came off that
Yeah,
it was
right,
not
he didn't-
scratching. It was catching the jaw.
Yeah,
So all of a sudden it was all, one shot away from 4-3, and now it's 6-2.
to Mickey on the hill. Yeah. You know, I think it's a good experience playing in a tournament like this. For even lower ranked players, it's to get an experience to play a player like Mickey. Which
Oh,
you probably
absolutely.
wouldn't get a chance to play otherwise. For
No,
you
it's
know.
like, when I was in Vegas for the APA singles, supporting a bunch of my friends who were out there, including Dylan Ramey,
Yeah,
who made the finals and is here playing today. And I paid to play an exhibition match against Feder
Efren?
Gorst,
Oh,
and
okay.
I paid Federer first, and then I played Efren, and had to pay a lot more to play Efren than I did to play Federer.
Wow. Yeah, I saw Efren was there. I knew Federer was there, but I didn't know he was doing.
He was there. Yeah, he was doing
challenge
challenge matches.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
And Federer's a super nice guy. He will like you. You walk up with and ask him to sign something and not something that you bought from him. He'll sign anything you ask.
Right. I try to sell you.
And
sell you
Efren, you want Efren to sign something? It's $20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I like air quotes say I beat him only, and I broke, made a ball, ran 2 more balls, and then hooked myself. And then he ran down to the 9, had a super easy shot on the 9, and then of course the whole crowd shouting, where? And so he calls it 3-rail bank in the side, and just misses it just high, and ends up basically like where the 1 and the 5 are right now is the shot I was left with, and everybody in the crowd starts yelling at me, where? And so I point right in the pocket right in front of it and said, right there. It's like, because that's way I can say I beat Efren Reyes. I got.
Is that the only time you played him?
Yeah.
So you have a perfect record against
Exactly.
him. Yeah.
And I got a signed T-shirt for beating him. But I do have to give a shout out to Andre Ruiz.
Yeah, he was there.
He legit beat him. Efren didn't get out of the chair. He broke and ran on him, and he did it in under 2 minutes. And the whole crowd was going crazy. I think he made 2 balls on the break, and then he had one. There was one tricky shape, and he got perfect on it. And from there, it was just shot after shot after shot, boom, 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 boom.
I think he just called me up to play a match.
Oh
so
yeah.
I appreciate
All
you having me, Colin. Thanks.
Good luck.
And we'll go and hopefully I can play all right. I think I got the text.
So Mickey looks like he has to play safe. Oh no, he went for a super thin cut in the 7 and missed it. He's gonna leave Ethan an easy 3-ball out. So Jason is up now. How many matches behind? Oh, I can put this into the chat. Sorry, I hadn't been keeping an eye on the chat at all. Oh, Jackie Rhodes. Hey, Jackie. Sorry you didn't make the trip, but it would have been awesome to do commentary with you. Yeah, the players were not updating the scores on the app. They've been doing it.
Thank you, sir.
So Ketten is doing it manually.
Complete waste of
Ketten 6-2.
Sorry, I'm gonna change it.
Yeah. So the score is 6-2. It looks like it says 4-2 on the screen right now. I'm just going through the chat to respond. Oh, Jackie's watching from break time, so she's not hearing me. So they have the stream up at break time.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, all the messages we were chatting about the score not being up. So 60. Yeah, Jackie was saying they had it on at break time, but without the volumes.
But it just keeps freezing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to change other people's stuff and I'm just sitting here.
You can't update the score from that computer?
Just a minute ago.
Yeah, right. So I apologize to everybody about the scores. We are having technical difficulties on multiple laptops, and luckily I brought mine, so my laptop's the one that's actually running the stream right now. I brought it in case I needed to do some work. As a realtor, I'm regularly having to randomly respond to emails at all times of day. I'd say that working real estate is not a 9 to 5 job. It is a 24/7, 365. But luckily, it also gives me the freedom when I don't have showings on a Saturday. I get to come down here and be a part of this event. So we have Mickey on the hill and breaking. There's that striped break cue. And it looks dry. Not the easiest of layouts. 5 makes shape on the 2 tricky. The 7 makes shape on the 3 tricky. So if Ethan can navigate those 2, get good on the 2 and good on the 3, the rest of the pattern is pretty self-explanatory at that point.
Okay.
John Meyer saying he can hear me. How's that look? I think hook behind the 5, but this is an easy hit for Ethan. But what can he do to get separation from the cue ball and the 1? Oh, not the pocket he planned to make it in, and he's hooked himself on the 2, so he's gonna have to play a similar shot again here. Kick safety, try to get separation. Send the 2 ball up table, hold the 1 up here. And that would have worked. Well, actually, the 6 ball stopped the 2 ball from going up table, but the cue ball stopped behind the 5, so that's a good result. I think Mickey's looking at 2, maybe 3 rails at this ball. I think it. One, 2, 3, side pocket. There's a reason why his Fargo rating is pretty much 800. Cross banks a 3, trying to bank the combo the 8, but he missed it. It's kind of a 1 pocket shot there, and then Mickey is a very good 1 pocket player.
some last year playing a guy who I don't think is any better than me, and he was having to give the guy 18-3 in one pocket. So Ethan put a lot of power into that combo, kind of lost the 3 ball. I can't tell if the bank is open into the bottom right corner, if he's just going to have to play safe and get separation. Yeah, just get separation. 3 up on the rail. Cue ball stopped on the 7, so it didn't get up to the top rail, but that's still a good shot. Are you do? You do Nathan and Luke on here next? I figured that's why he switched. All right, so I just checked. Next up on this table, we are going to have Luke, British Bulldog O'Connell. He plays out of break time in Wilmington. He comes up to a lot of the events in the Raleigh-Cary area. And he will be playing Nathan Childress. WNT Pro. He's been traveling to a lot of events around the world. He plays Hanoi Open, Philippines Open, UK Open, European Open. Got a good sponsorship behind him. He's a great young player. His girlfriend won highest female at the tournament and Clemens break time last week. Had a $250 bonus prize for the highest female finisher. And I think Nathan finished 4th. Wow, Mickey missed the 4-ball. He missed it so bad he didn't even hang it in the pocket. So another winner side match coming up. Won't be on the stream, but it'd be a fun one for the Triangle locals. Monaim Nafati against Captain Calcutta Joe Ramey. And I believe Joe has Mo. Oh, that's an unfortunate roll. Ethan made a great shot on the 4. Kisses the 6 and scratches it in the side. And I believe I would put money on that being his last shot in this match. Oh, Justin Martin and Christy Norris also on the winner's side. And there it is. Good shooting, Mickey. And we will take a short break. Be back shortly. Ken, you just leaving this mic on, so it just keeps happening. I'm gonna go first. It looks like so the loser's side's not gonna start for a little while. Yeah, so I'll come back and check.
Oh, Chris, oh, yeah, well, hey, how long should be up against Justin pretty soon, though, right? Then, who can I find to, yeah. I'll try, I'm not gonna smoke, I'll try and find somebody. Yes, it is.
Nathan Childress and Luke O'Connell, table 9. Nathan Childress, Luke O'Connell, table 9.
That way y'all ain't wasting on anything when you match.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, man.
You over?
Getting old, man. I can't stay out late as I used to. Hey, man, nice seeing you. Wait, how many guys? I said, you been down here pretty a lot lately. Yeah, well, he's on the side. He's on the side. I don't have to get on top. But I said, it's a lot of shit going on up there. You really don't need. Sometimes there's a lot of funny stuff. But I said, it's too much going on. Like I play a little bit. It's like being like a 6-7 ball player, a pro player, shit like that. I'm like, damn. But yeah, hey man, nice seeing you.
Justin Martin, Christy Norris, table 4. Justin Martin, Christy Norris, table 4.
Years ago, I used to play at Blast.
Justin Norris and Christy Norris.
Oh, I ain't too close, that's why I was like, what the hell? I ain't played yet, man, it's 10 o'clock, I ain't played yet.
What? You haven't played yet?
First round.
I'll take this one. Because then I can go, I can do my lesson.
Wait, Mickey.
You're just gonna let me play now? Do me fast.
Next, and then go. Then you have to pick up the other. Well, these guys.
So what?
I said you guys. These two have to take some.
Oh, because it's like. So you had a match.
Yeah, just one.
I did a small. Yeah, that's what I mean. So that's alright.
Let me see where and no repeat the score, so I said.
Because then I can do my lesson.
Are they ready?
Huh? She's sitting right out there. That's why.
Give me a couple. I'm gonna play you before you leave. So I'll play you before you leave.
I'm just gonna leave now.
More beast, huh?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like. But I mean, he put me on spoon and I have a long gap. Like,
No, well, that's not gonna do. It's just two you guys haven't played yet. I mean, I'm sitting right here. I gotta put his ass up next.
he's fine. Ice me. Let's go take a run or something if you feel cold. I'm sure it's still raining out there. That's why.
I'll get you up real quick.
one way.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Gotta be, man. I wanna put you and Chris Wilson up first. When he comes up. Well, no, not up yet, but I want both you guys have to. I found it just this about 2.5 years ago. Well, not that it hasn't already been up twice, but I'm not here. I can't put people all behind you.
Why did he want you to?
I'm just gonna go through a lesson. Yeah, there are some. I can see why. Yeah. I can't hurt the hustle. I can't hate on the hustle. You know? He asked me if he could like grab the table here and do it.
We're already struggling as it is.
I get it.
Well,
Maybe on Sunday.
What are you trying to play now, Peter?
I'm gonna try to play down for winners and money and get one more round of winners if I can.
I mean, Robert said anything about your cutoff. Oh, he said. I think, there's a lot of people like, obviously nobody wants to stay out there and play late, but I feel like the good majority, if they do have to stay late, they at least want to play some money. That way they're coming back tomorrow, they
Yeah,
got.
nobody wants to get a hotel, come back, for nothing. I don't even very much round about money.
I'm one of those where like I want to either play to the money or I want to play all night.
Dustin Wiley, Chris Wilson, table 3. Dustin Wiley, Chris Wilson, table 3.
They don't even have those anymore.
Alright, you can go up next, and then I'll let Mickey get his way. Poor Murray went to go check in the hotel behind the car. Just Uber back and just wait on you. Can't very well. You just stay in the house. Or one way. That's all for you. Is nobody been in there?
I think they are, just people are just starting to.
I only get to hear from the people that already got a text, so I don't know how many people are yet.
yet, and I didn't see I didn't hear my phone then.
This first round.
Right now, that's a win.
We should be able to see if the four moves,
Homes.com lead looking to do for rentals. Like, why do you want homes.com for rentals?
Oh, so I'm just walked in, and that looks like Nathan successfully 3-fouled Luke. The alternating break. So Luke, the British Bulldog, is up next. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Marshall Maynor, Keller Williams realtor in the Fayetteville area. He just called to have a nice chat. He's a big pool fan. I told him he should definitely come up here tomorrow and watch some of this amazing high-level pool we have going on here. I unfortunately will not be here tomorrow. I'll be at Benny's in Cary with my 10-ball team. I will have it streaming on my phone, sorry, on my laptop. So full disclosure, I am not impartial on this match. I'm good friends with both Luke and Nathan, but I did get Nathan in the Calcutta. Greg Kane and I split him. And of course, he took his half. So I do have a financial incentive to pull for Nathan, but I would like to see Luke play his best, make this an exciting match. As long as Nathan wins. Nathan missed the 2-rail kick just barely. Not enough left spin. Looks like the 2 passes the 4. So this 1 to the 2. As long as the 2 passes the 4 is the trickiest shot of this rack.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You just got me. Put it on the table. I forgot about it.
Are you playing?
I don't speak English.
Monheim, the fatty, just came over to grab his cues. I was joking about trying to get him on a mic, and he says, "I don't speak English." Dude, you speak better English than a lot of people who live in this town.
When he first moved to America, he stayed in Jacksonville for a long time.
So you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually coming a couple days ago. Where? Nowhere yet.
We went to a couple tournaments together. I took him to a couple tournaments. We always played.
So I was looking down at my phone, so Luke missed the 3.
How weird you both here?
Or played safe on the 3. Trying to respond to all sorts of messages on my phone and pay attention to what's going on here. Nathan kicking with bottom. Oh, you could see it. Oh, beautiful draw shot. And that is a perfect example of why Nathan is a WNT pro. I know he's off to Florida this week for Vice City Classic at Classic Billiards in Lauderhill. Shout out to Dave and Leah Bartosiak who run that spot. If you're ever down in the Fort Lauderdale area, highly recommend checking it out, and definitely get the wings. The Chipotle blackberry wings are delicious, sweet and spicy, just how I like it.
Back when Jeanette Lee first got invited to his pants, like a big, like heartfelt
And Matchroom has a whole array of tournaments going through March. It's going to be real interesting how the next month is going to shape up for Moscone rankings. Is currently Torsten Homan is leading the U.S. rankings. Depending on his recovery, Lucas Picasso Werner's certainly in the running. Justin Bergman's in the running. But even Nathan, Justin Martin is also here. A good showing in the next month. And any of these guys have a chance of making the Moscone. Right break, everything kind of clustered on that top left side. No opener for the one ball. Unless Luke wants to shoot 1-5 combo, but that's very tricky. Oh, he's looking at a 1-7 carom. Certainly an option. The one looks like the one would be tracking towards the top right pocket, but with the 4 and 2 there, he might end up hooking himself if he goes for that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that was the risk. And he makes the 4 as well, but he doesn't get a good look on the 1. Luke is an ex-snooker player. He converted to pool when he moved to Wilmington a few years back. It's definitely improved since I first met him about a year ago. How's the cue ball? Cue ball's going to sit in the window. Don't think Nathan has an attacking option. Unless I'm wrong and the 1 ball does pass the 9, but oh, he can cut it to the left. But it's going to sit over the pocket and Luke can see it. So round 2 winners side, David Millistan beat Forrest Barefoot 7-2. Dalton Howard beat Larry Hughes 7-1. The far side of the room is Mike Davis and Pam Perry. They are not scoring on the app, but I can see the balls at the top of the table. It looks like it's 6-1 to Mike. Oh, that's a nice cut into the side pocket by Luke. These diamond tables, those tight angles into the side are very difficult. He executed that very well. Christian Fuller is up 4-2 on Cam Boschema. Steve Page beat TJ Boschema in 7-1. Monaim and Joe Ramey just getting started.
Monaim and Joe Ramey, table 6. Monaim,
There's
Joe Ramey, table 6.
Kedden calling them out. Billy Hines and Steve Smith have been playing for 46 minutes with no score on the app. So on table 8, the middle table in this room, we have 3 tables, table 7, 8, and 9 in this back room. Greg Kane is up 6-1 on Robert West. It's a 545, so at least I can say I did better than a 545 did. I was up 3-2 on the GOAT. Should have at least made it hell with him. But he beat me 6-3. 7-3. We have Jason Rogers up 4-2 on James Corter. Justin Martin, Christy Norris, no score posted, 20-something minutes in. Dustin Wiley, Chris Wilson, no score posted. Luke goes just for the power draw shot. Gets good shape on the 9. That should open his account. So a lot of local players down here that I'm not familiar with. So a lot of these names I've not seen play before. We'll have Robbie House and Tony Wall, Montez Lloyd and Graham Swinson. I did chat with Graham earlier. All right, now 2-1. Luke is on the board. I go knock my mic over. I'm trying to turn on the other mic because I'm getting some company. Never done this before. I managed to convince Ethan Smith to come chat with me while we watch this match.
Hello, folks. Ketten says they're having some trouble with the stream, so I'm not sure that we're in there right now. Hopefully so.
Jump on YouTube and see what's happening. Yeah, it looks like it's frozen.
That's the word.
Yeah, Marshall Maynard, it is frozen. Yeah, it's frozen. I can see it's frozen right before Luke shot that 1-7 carom. Luke did win that rack. So let me know in the chat if you can hear and it's just the video that is frozen. Otherwise, we're just talking and nobody's paying any attention.
Hey, that's okay. It's the story of my life. I know Ketten's working on troubleshooting, but
Yeah, so using my computer because his was struggling. His is not charging for some reason. So they had to download the software on my computer. I think the USB outlet on mine is very finicky, and if it moves at all, the screen
Doesn't like that.
Oh, I just got a text from John Meyer and Marshall Maynard in the chat saying we can hear you.
Robbie House, Tony Wall, table 7. Robbie House, Tony Wall, table 7.
So I apologize that you're not all able to see. Luke broke dry. Nathan with a nice cut on down table on the 2s. Got the 3 sitting over the corner. Everything in wide open. So Ethan, I did when I was chatting with Jason Rogers earlier, I did tell him about that time at the tournament earlier this year when I had to pull my laptop out and we started chatting and we worked out that the clients that you were about to move were the clients whose house about to list.
That's right, I recall.
Yeah, Minna and Haven Wiley. Yeah,
That happens
Yeah.
so often in, well, what used to be a small town in Chapel Hill.
yeah. I know they were super happy with me helping them purchase their condo that you moved them into, and then got their house listed, sold it above asking price first weekend. Oh, I thought that 4 was gonna hang. It hung for a second. I think Nathan took his heart might have skipped a beat thinking that 4 was gonna sit up, but
He looks to be in pretty good shape here. I think as long as he can roll this 5 in, nice and smooth, maybe we'll have that 6 in the side.
get a little closer. You don't have to be super close, but a little closer.
Oh,
Now that was an I would not expect that miss on the 5. Unfortunately, looks like it is still frozen. Nathan missed a pretty straight shot on the 5 and got perfect shape on the 6. Would have been out from there, but the 5 rolled up along the left side rail near the 9. So I'm not sure if Luke can cut this down the rail or if he's just going to have to stop it right where the 5 is and bank the 5 around the table and play safe.
certainly a little awkward. It's hard to see how awkward it is. Yep.
Yeah.
He went for the ladder and hit it pretty good.
Yeah, that's about perfect. Yes, Big Daddy in the chat, we are aware the screen is frozen. Ken is working on it. We haven't had, we tend to have technical issues, but it tends to be digital pool that causes the issues. Usually we don't have an issue with the stream. Sometimes we have an issue with the balance on the microphones, but microphones are working fine today. Oh, Nathan almost cut that 2-rail cut in the 5.
Yeah. Almost kicked it right in.
Yeah.
Very good try. Left it awkward again.
But yeah,
Think he's forced to play safe here. He's looking at that, possibly.
So how was it playing Mickey?
You know, I was excited for the match, honestly.
You shot pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly a couple of shots I'd like to have back. And
Yeah, 9 you overcut that would have put it at 4-3.
yeah, I shouldn't have been that awkward on that ball in the first place, of course, but I didn't expect to over it, if anything.
No, that's it. And did you have to put I'm trying to remember what angle, left spin on it to avoid any scratch?
Well, of course, I was concerned with the scratch, but when you're playing a guy like Mickey, I'm on the table thinking I really have to take advantage of any opportunity I have here because I considered playing safe. But just knowing
his
that
kicking
he's getting
game
back to the table, and I don't want to get in a 1-ball safety battle with him necessarily. I don't expect to come out on top of that one. So I saw an opportunity to cut it in, and like you said, I overcut it. But yeah, that's one of the balls I'd like to have back. I'm not sure I'd take the decision back. I was comfortable enough with that.
No, I think shooting it was definitely, and then you get back 3 is it's a different story. But then all of a sudden, I think he broke and ran the next rack, and it's 6-2.
Yeah, that was a tough one. And then I had an opportunity for a fairly early break and run where I got to the 8 ball and more or less just dogged it.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. It's
I shot
yeah. So you're
decent shots before that to get
yeah. Your
there,
match. Your
and then just
your
dogged
match
the 8
easily
ball.
it could easily have been 7-5, 7-6.
Yeah,
I mean, it's-
but again, to answer your question, I'm happy enough with it. You know, it's a good memory and good experience for me.
Yeah.
And of course, an honor to play a top pro.
No, and to handle yourself that well against one of the top players in the world, it's
Well, thank you. I didn't necessarily feel I had dogged balls
no,
per
no,
se,
you
but
did
decent showing for me.
no.